Welcome to UDSM 100. My name is Amda George. Karibu sana. Today on UDSM 100, we'll be talking about mathematics. As we all know, it's just numbers, no more words. So I'll go straight to my guest, who is expert in mathematics from University of Salaam, Department of Mathematics, Dr. Sylvester Rugeihyamu, who will be talking about mathematics. But when you speak about mathematics, everyone will stand. So my first question will be, Daktari, is mathematics a problem?
Yes, mathematics is a problem because in all the subjects, mathematics is the worst performance in the primary school and the O level. And many students are failing mathematics. So there is no way you cannot say that mathematics is a problem. It is a problem. The only issue is to find the solution to the problem as we go along.
And the University of Dar es Salaam, we teach mathematics at the higher level, but we take students from the ground roots. How are we solving this problem?
Yeah, if you talk the problem of mathematics, you realize the problem is in the primary school and O level. In A level, we take the best student from the many. So those who are coming to the university, yes, there are some problems. They are not much strong, but the already left majority with who are failing mathematics, the failure of mathematics, and we look mathematics for the daily life application. If, for example, currently in a primary school, the average performance is less than 40. So what you are saying, out of 100, 60 are failing mathematics. When you say failing mathematics, that means someone may be getting 0 because we don't have the marks in the primary school. But when you go into the A level, also the performance is very low. But when you talk to the University of Dar es Salaam, how are we solving the problem? Yes, we are revising the curriculum. We are trying to change the method. We are trying to incorporate the technology, the teaching, to be more efficient. But the problem of mathematics lies in the primary school and O level, where we need to find a solution because we take those from the lower level, we take them from the A level. So to find a solution should be obtained from the primary school and O level.
But there's something you're doing about it. There's a CEDA project that you are working on. How is it?
Yeah, the CEDA program is a project for 5 years, which started in 2015, and it was supposed to end in 2020. But we had an addition of 1 year, which will end to June 2021. In the CEDA mathematics project, which I'm coordinating, we have main issues. We have to train 3 PhD, to train 3 postdoc, to train 8 MSc. It will increase the collaboration, regional collaboration, and also to facilitate the mathematics as much as we can in the routine. So at the moment, those are our main issues. But also we tried to look to incorporate some outreach activities where we added the policy brief. We are provoking about increasing female in mathematics, where we presented the policy brief in Dodoma at the CEDA conference. And this is an issue because we are interested to see the more female participating in mathematics. We are looking more people will be employed in science issues rather than in the arts cases. The technology is advancing, science is increasing, and employment more will be in science. So if we have less number of female in mathematics or in science, then the female will be lagging behind. So we are provoking to increase more female in mathematics and science. That is our case. But in addition to that, currently, we started in 2017 to try to help the neighboring school to facilitate, we try to look what is the problem available.
Neighboring school of the
University of Dar es Salaam.
Okay.
University of Dar es Salaam. As the University of Dar es Salaam, we needed to see people around us benefit at least a little bit. So we say, what was the main problem to the neighboring school? We say, the technology is changing. Now we are teaching using, we started with chalk, primary school that's still in chalk, but you can see university now are changing, using the PowerPoint, using the internet, but the primary school, they haven't changed. But we hope in the near future, very near future, these people are going to change. But you don't need to look on that. The primary school now, they usually write reports for the students. They add marks, they usually look at the average, they usually look at the position. This can be handled very easily using technology, available technology. So we brought the few schools around the universities. There are about 16 schools, about 38 teachers, to train them on ICT, on data management. This is the ongoing project at the moment, a training for 90 days. And we try to emphasize more on Word, Microsoft Word, and Microsoft Excel, and try to incorporate these two at the end of the day to look the way a teacher could be able to produce the report more efficiently and using very little time, rather than the work which you can do for 3 days, it can be done in 1 hour. And that's what we are trying to do. But at the same time, we are aiming through the training of these 9 days, the teacher to be able to improve the teaching and learning skill, where you could incorporate the available, the phone, the internet, someone with a laptop or whatever, to improve, and with books, reading books, and incorporate these available technology, improving their teaching facilities, be able to teach better. So it's also our aim, to be able to minimize work, move from manual work, using the ICT facilities to produce these very essential reports. Not only for students, it could be any other reports, but also to be able to help a teacher to improve their teaching and learning skill.
That's very good for the university to actually giving back to the people close to its surroundings. But is it a continuous thing, or is it going to stop somewhere?
Yes, you could say continuous. I can't say. I could say in a university direction, it should be continuous.
Oh.
If we can be able, this is our third training. We started with very few students, and then went on increasing the few teachers. When we increased for the second time, now the first time we were about 16, the second we were about 27. Now we are about 30. They have 38.
But there's this Pi Day that you were celebrating by going to schools and teaching mathematics.
Yeah, then for that cases, we are looking only at mathematics. Pi Day is the international, we started in Tanzania, but now it's already declared an international day. So what you are doing in a Pi Day is an outreach activities under Mathematical Association of Tanzania in a collaboration with the Department of Mathematics, to try to go into school to help the students. Of course, and the teacher, you go in school, you take yourself, and I teach myself in a class, and see where they have a problem, and the student, they can understand more the visitor rather than the routine people. So it is an outreach activities which is in a collaboration between Mathematics Department and the Mathematical Association of Tanzania. Now you are looking really the way you can help. But again, we go to the school around not very far. And this is an issue, it hasn't been expanded. By the way, we visited the Tamisemi. We tried to give them the issue, the way they can improve the issue of education using the universities. You know, the universities from July to October, the premises are free. Yeah. We try to tell them they could be used at the center. But and also at the moment, I'm submitting a proposal where we try the government or the nation, they can use the university facilities at the center during the yeah. If, for example, at the moment we are using the mathematics computer lab because there are no classes. The computer lab is available, there is a PC, and the teacher are coming to school to learn. Otherwise, if they are students, there is no way can bring these teachers to train them. Okay. So we are trying to sell the idea. There are many universities, basically the government universities, where from July to October, students are on vacation, and the premises they are almost empty, where we can use them to train. But on the other hand, The universities, if every university could try to help the neighboring school, the secondary and the primary school, very few are available. How many universities we have and how many schools will be saved? Yeah, it's a lot.
So you started working towards mathematics and improving mathematics years back. Has it been changing? Are we seeing lights?
It's difficult. It's difficult to answer. As a mathematical association, as a mathematics department, the two, the mathematics department was the Salaam, then the mathematical association of Tanzania, and because the mathematical association of Tanzania, the headquarters is in the math department.
Oh, okay.
Yes, why there is a link coordination. The department is a patron. So we have been doing a lot, learning the National Mathematics Seminar. There are region, there are laws, under minimal resources. If you tell me what the impact has been improving, it's retro and cannot be.
You use numbers. You use
yes, what I'm saying. We see
like
numbers.
We
see numbers on the performance. We see numbers in the performance. When you put your input, and then you expect what will be the output. And an association is doing it at a smaller scale. It has no resources to cover many. And so to have an impact to the national level, to see an output of performance being coming up, it's not easy. If there are maybe 2,000, 3,000 teachers, and then you train only 20 or 200, you expect to have an impact?
A little bit.
A little bit,
yeah.
Which cannot be studied, not studied at national level.
Maybe at regional level,
at
or the school level.
Yes, for example, the school we are saving them in the Salaam here, they improved their performance. There is in Mbok Secondary School, it was last performer in the school, and then improved the position a lot.
It's not
so
not something,
the
but
significance is available, but not at the national level.
Okay.
Yeah,
but you can always start small, because once you have an example, like you have done this, then you will see the possibility, like if you do this thing to the other school, this will be the result.
Just why, for example, this ICT we are trying to do at the moment, we are trying to show the case there is no way we could, we are showing the example that these things is essential. The primary education, the secondary education is going to change. The technology is changing very faster, very quickly, not more than maybe 10 years. In school, teacher will need ICT.
So if you get an opportunity to have a 10-year-old, let's say standard 4, who is scared of mathematics, what can you tell him or her?
You try to use the physical. That's what I'm saying, the teaching methodology. Don't go to the quick only. What is this? Is 3 plus 4 is something. Use the teaching aid. So the problem, we are not using teaching aid. We are emphasizing, we are going to classes, say this plus this is something, this plus this is something. In which best way you will do it, a kid will understand.
Yeah, because mostly it will be like claiming.
Exactly.
Because you don't know the application of.
Exactly. So the methodology, we are lacking the methodology. And if you understand the methodology, you love mathematics even yourself.
But for teachers, you don't need money to have teaching aid. Like if you say 1 plus 1 is 2, then you can just have one mango and second mango. And
the problem, the teacher are in class, they are maybe not taught the methodology of teaching. So you need something of recruitment, or we call the in-service training, to refresh the teacher.
Where is our student going, the mathematicians? You have 2 courses on mathematics?
Not courses. We have 2 degrees,
okay.
And those are not mathematics only, because we are also offering we have education. Our main output is coming from the education. We teach mathematics, physics, education. We teach mathematics, chemistry, education. We teach mathematics, ICT as education. So we have so many channels of the output. So where our students going, then in teaching, they are they're going to these insurance companies. You see, insurance companies, and then you have they applied statistics and mathematics. They haven't graduated. They are now is a new degree. but you expect it could be employed in many industries. The advantage of the mathematician, you could be targeting mathematician to be going to become education, because the skill of mathematics could be employed in the banks, could be employed in insurance, could be employed in many industries. And just where you see the number of mathematicians in school, we are producing, but still very, very small. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Doctor.
Thank you again. Thank you.
On behalf of production team from the Director of Public Service, my name is Amra George. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.